What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Uber Adventures. I'm John, and today we are taking a look at the Phoenix 30 RLS by Shasta. Now, this is an ultimate couples coach. It's not going to break the bank. That's one of the big benefits. Price is going to be right here, and it will be down in the description at the end of the video if you want to go look and read about it. It'll all be down in the description. My contact information will also be down in the description. So if you're interested in actually purchasing this RV, I would absolutely love to help you out. I work at an RV dealership here in North Texas called Great Outdoor RV in Cumby, Texas. So don't hesitate to reach out. I'd absolutely love to help you out. All the RVs that are on my YouTube channel are located here, unless we sold it, of course, but then I can always get another one, not a problem. So let's go ahead and jump into this. But before we do, I want to say thank you for everybody that's subscribed. If you haven't and you're still watching all my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later. And let's jump into this video. All right, so this is a mid-profile. It's a light trailer, so it's going to be able to be pulled by more vehicles than if you were to go with something like this, which is not a light. It's going to be much heavier and much more difficult to pull. This one should be quite a bit easier, and it's got some cool features that'll actually make it easy on you to actually pull and actually park and all that kind of stuff, and I'll show you all that, of course. All right, let's start with the very front. I do love the very front, of course. I just think front of trailers look fantastic. You've got the LED lighting, you got the big Phoenix logo with the Phoenix bird in the middle. Coming on down, you have your pin box, which I believe, yeah, this is a Lippert pin box, and it is rated for 15,500 pounds. And then behind that, you do have your storage, as well as a lot of your wiring and your battery compartment. Lots of space. Now you see this bar right here. Now this doesn't have auto stabilizing, but your front, you have a motor right here, you can see it. And then you have landing legs control right here. So your landing legs, even though you have adjustments with the pin and, you know, up and down, you also have fully electric up and down landing gears. So I think that's fantastic. I think it's really good, especially on a light, considering being able to, you know, if you have a lower truck or a higher truck, you can adjust as needed. So I think that's really, really great. Coming around to this side of the RV, you see we have the two speakers. Now I asked him, why did we put the speakers right here? And he was like, honestly, these are kind of fading out and becoming less necessary, but they're just here to enjoy the audio. So, I mean, it's nice that they have them, but I think, and this is going with all RVs, I think these are on their way out, the outside speakers, because everybody has Bluetooth speakers now, so there's not much needed on the way of outdoor speakers. So I think these are on their way out. But while you have them, it's awesome. Coming over here, we do have a awning all the way, and it does cover up your front door, which the front door does have a window, but the awning is also lit. And then below that, we have our propane tank. Very nice. And then of course you'll have one the same size on the other side of the RV. You have your pass-through storage. You have a place to plug in and hook up a TV. It's lit on both sides. And you can see the metal frame, and it is both sided. It's welded on both sides, which is always a huge plus. You do have slam latches on the doors, so you just need to drop them and they will close. All right, coming on down, you have LED lights everywhere. And of course you can hook up a rear view camera as well as your side view cameras as well. And of course you have a plug right there. Coming over here, you have a solid step by Lippert right here, which is always a huge plus. But now I'm not going to say here like, oh, this is unique here. Now it's unique on RVs like the Coachman over there, the Catalina. But on this is almost pretty standard nowadays. Some still don't come with it, so it's still a huge plus. It has Asdale, as you can see right there. So again, Asdale is non-organic, so it's not going to be dealt with the temperature. It doesn't matter if it's hot or cold outside, it's not going to be affected. It's not going to be affected by rain. It can get wet. It's not going to expand or mildew or mold. And then of course you have Dexter axles on this RV. I'm not that smart. It actually just tells me right there. Coming on down by the slide. Now the slides are electric as well. They are rack and pinion style slides, which is fantastic for a slide this size and this much weight. That's important. Coming around back, you do have a rear bumper, which is very nice. You also have some grip tape right here, so you can get, that's like your first step to get up on the ladder that goes all the way up. Again, beating a dead horse, it's all LED. And then you have this big, beautiful back window, and you can see the pre-wire for your backup camera. Coming around, you have your rear stabilizers. They extend and retract. They're all electric. I still say I will destroy it with a drill on one of the regular zip ones where you have to have the crank, but you can use the drill. I still say I would beat that every day of the week. So this thing's pretty awesome. Everything's electric. So, and then of course you have this big giant slide. Right here you have a 10-gallon hot water heater. It's a 50 amp. And then of course you have your outdoor shower. You have your city water connection. You have your tank flush, and then opening up here with another slam latch, you have on the left side, you have your, so that's going to be your front lights for the, when you're driving. And then you have your battery disconnect right there. Coming over here, you have all of your satellite cable hookups. And then you have your winterization and fresh tank override all located right here, and how you fill it up and everything. And then you have a pass-through right here, so you don't have to leave the door open and let everybody see what you have in your pass-through. So very nice. Close that. So check this out. So obviously you have your tank, no big deal, for propane. Now this is the weight of this RV as it sits without it being loaded or anything. 8,880 pounds, sorry. So that's insanely light. That's insanely light. And the full length of this RV is 34 foot 2 inches. So that's pretty awesome. I really, really dig this. And of course the full GVWR is 11,100 pounds. Oh, and of course you have a light for whenever you're hooking anything up in here in this area. So we'll just leave that off for now. Yeah, so that's the outside. Let's take a look on the inside. All right, so going in, again, solid steps. You have 4 steps. 5th step gets you in the RV. Let's go in. All right, so here we are. Let's start right there. Let's start in the slide right here. So in this slide, we do have your standalone chairs and table. Fantastic for eating. Of course, you can see the TV from there, which for me, that's a plus. Or you can do homework. You can do whatever you need to do right there. Or you can completely remove it and do whatever else you want right there, of course. And then coming on down, you have, let me turn these lights on. You have lit, heated, and massaging chairs by Thomas Payne, which is awesome. And these are outrageously comfortable, like outrageously comfortable chairs. And then you have storage located right above it. And of course you have this beautiful, and I've always said I like this. It's almost like a broken look. When you open up the door, you can actually see the inside, and it's kind of got that texture. But I do love the way it looks from the outside. Well lit, of course. And you have switches right there on this side. And then of course you have a switch right here to turn on and off these lights right here. So you can even have those on and leave these off. So it's really nice. You don't have one switch to turn on all of the lights, so you don't necessarily need them. Of course, you also have reading lights located underneath your storage. Coming over here, we have a trifold couch that comes all the way to almost to butt up right here, but it's just enough space to give you walking space between the bed and the island, so that's always nice. But of course, it's still really comfortable. I'd find myself just laying on here falling asleep just the way it is. You have a place to put things on each side. See if it opens. Yep, it opens. So you have a huge storage down there. Close it. Ooh, a soft close too. You have your plug right here, and then coming on down, you have the same thing on this side. Huge storage in there. Soft close. And then over here you have your light switch. Now what's crazy is one of these light switches are actually for the entire living room area. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then of course you have two USB-A's and then place to plug in as well. And then above that you have more storage cabinets. Coming to this side. Now this one won't come with a TV. If you want a TV, if you buy it from me, I promise you I'll get you a TV, no questions. You have a Furrion sound bar, and then you have a location to plug in more things that you might need to hook up to your TV. And then down here you have a fireplace that turned off on me. I had it turned on. I had the rocks turned on with whitish blue color, and then of course the flames are red and blue, which looks awesome. I really dig it. So that's your living space. Now, one thing I do like, so we're going to start with the kitchen now. One of the things I do like about the kitchen, I know it's very simple and you really got to look for it, is this little bit right here. I really, really like that little design right there, just for the leg of the island. I really enjoy it. And then of course you do have two stools, so you can sit here and eat or hang out while somebody's cooking or whatever the case may be. Or if somebody's over here working, somebody can be doing homework over here. So you have options. And again, here's the price. Very nice. And then coming over here, we're going to check out the island. The island is huge, very, very long, and it's not in the way. It's truly not. So that's very nice. You have tons of prep room. Now this is heat resistant, so you can put pots directly on top of it. You do not have to worry about it. It's called thermofoil, so it's really, really strong. And now I do want to talk about this. This has been kind of a heated thing in my comments section. Somebody told me, no, this is not a farm sink. Some people say it is a farm sink just because it doesn't come all the way to the front. I went to home decor places. I went to Home Depot, Lowe's. I even contacted a friend that's a home designer. This is a farm style sink by everybody's definition. So I am going to call it a farm style sink. It is a single basin. Hence the reason why they call it a farm style sink. Well, that's not the reason. I don't know why they call it a farm style sink, but that is what this is. And that's per like people that are way smarter than me. So, and it is beautiful. It's big and it gives you a lot of space. And of course you have covers. So either you can use it to prep on, or you can put this here to keep it just a clean look. And then you have storage underneath. Lots of storage actually. Be careful, of course, wiring. I'd probably come in here and put something to hold those tight to the wall so that they're not just kind of loose like that. Knowing me, I would snag them on accident. So go ahead and close that. And then coming around, let's see if I can get a better view. So we have drawers on drawers right here. I believe this is going to be your trash can slide out. Yep. Very nice. Let's check out these drawers. Yeah, these are huge drawers. Very nice. And then of course you have a cabinet right here next to your high point microwave with a turntable in it. And then coming over even further, you have a little bit of storage right above your Furrion vent fan and light, of course. And then you have lights down here. You have a 3-burner. This is a Greystone oven and stove. And then of course these are lit. Now they don't turn if you actually turn it on. So blue is the only color it turns to, and it does turn on your light inside your oven. Huge storage underneath for your pots and pans. Anything you need to cook with that's large. And then coming over here. Now this is a pretty cool Everchill fridge. It is the brushed aluminum look. Nice and big. Oh, you can even see, I don't know if you could pick that up on the camera, but you can see how cold it is blowing out. It's humid as can be right now here in North Texas. And then opening this, very beautiful. Now when I close it, what I found really cool is it kind of has a stop, but when you go past that stop, it closes very softly. So yes, you could slam it if you wanted to, but it kind of catches it and slows it down before it gets completely slammed shut. So I really like that. You have a full pantry in here, nice and big, lit. You also have plugs for whatever reason in here. Tons and tons of space in there. And then you have a little coffee bar or whatever you need to use this for. Storage underneath and storage above. All right, and coming from here, we're gonna have, right here, we have all our light switches. Plus you have your air conditioning thermostat right here, which is a very nice one. It's a Furrion, so your AC will be Furrion brand, obviously. Very nice. You can see the Furrion logo right there. Coming back over here. Now going up the steps, you have a motion detection light, which is always nice, especially at night. And then on the step, you have your control panel. You have all your tanks and your battery and all that kind of stuff. Over here you have your water pump, your propane gas water heater, your electric water heater, and then of course you have your exterior lights, your entry lights, your awning lights. You have your awning extension, and then all 3 slides are right here. And then of course you have a light switch right there. So nice. Coming on around, you have a bathroom that passes through to the bedroom. Of course, you can close off the bedroom as well. And then, of course, you have your regular entry to your bedroom right here. But right here, you have a porcelain toilet. You have a corner shower with nice, strong magnets. So let's stand in here. My hair is terrible. I just threw on a hat. It actually looks terrible like that. So plenty of room. Plus, you have a skylight right here. So it adds quite a bit more headroom. And of course, I would be directly under the shower. So not bad. On the other side, you have a medicine cabinet with a mirror. Porcelain sink, which is always nice. Your brushed aluminum, or actually that's not even brushed. Yeah, that's brushed aluminum style. And then down here, you have a little bit of storage. More storage on the side. And then this slide, the bedroom slide, gives you quite a bit more wardrobe space. Storage right here. Storage. Then coming in here, you're going to find the only place that you have a little bit of carpet, which is right here. And this allows a little bit more pass through. So there's a step up right here. And then you can get into your bed, of course. And then, of course, you have this huge space and a place to hang. So you have lots and lots of wardrobe space. Plus a mirror. You have plugs on both sides of the bed. You have 2 USB-A plugs on this side. And then, of course, you have a little bit of storage underneath. Get a little bit closer for you. And then, of course, on top. And then you have storage above the bed. And then you have storage underneath the bed as well. Now, this is probably going to be more designed to put shoes and things that you're not going to grab at all times unless you live here by yourself, because I'm sure somebody might be in the bed when you're trying to grab shoes from underneath. But you also have a drawer right here. And all of this is going to be nice and carpeted to whatever you need to put down here. You won't damage it. So close that. And then of course you have blackout curtain, which is always nice. You have a place to hook up your TV, lights, and then of course you have another Furrion air conditioning. If you have this thing set up to dump, which is right now set to dump right down on the bed, you will feel awesome at night if you're big into sleeping in the cold, and I am, so that would be awesome. You can always close it and then it will vent through the vents as well, so that's always nice. So let's head back out here. All right, guys, I'm going to go over the specs right now. All right, we've made it to this point of the video where we go over the specs. Now, if you're still watching, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button, but let's jump into this. So the dimensions of this RV, the length of it is 34.17 feet. The width is exactly 8 feet, and the height is 11.83 feet. The dry weight is 9,166 pounds. The payload capacity is 1,834 pounds, and the GVWR is 11,000 pounds. Hitch weight is 1,729 pounds. The holding tanks, you have a freshwater tank, which is 40 gallons. You have a gray water tank, which is 66 gallons. And you got a black tank, which is 33 gallons. You have 2 propane tanks, which are 30 pounds apiece, which gives you a combined total of 60 pounds. Your awning is 11 feet. The air conditioning units are 15,000 BTUs. The hot water tank is 6 gallons. And that pretty much covers everything. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification, all that good stuff. I'm getting super close to getting monetized, so thank you so much for all the help from y'all awesome people. So thank you. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.